What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the DS Asylum. I'm your Warder Dimitri Strine, and today I'm going to give you a however many month plan for GT. Now, this plan will be me taking GT from a non-existent team to a really good team between now and the 3-year anniversary. Why specifically the 3-year anniversary? Because the 3-year anniversary will be the mark where Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta will be released in my, Dragon Ball Legends. Now, you're probably going to ask, why not start with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? And it's not because, he's hyped so he's anniversary worthy. No, it's actually because Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta will not fix GT. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta needs to be released when GT is already good. Otherwise, no one's gonna bother running him on GT, and they're just gonna run him on fusions. That's the problem with having a unit that big with multiple tags like that. If all of its teams are not good, then it's just gonna be used on that one team. So Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta needs to be released once GT has actually, come up in the world, So my plan includes a Zenkai, a balance update. Remember, this is my Dragon Ball Legends where we still do balance updates around here. A few new units, and then we go on over to 3-year anniversary in which Gogeta would come out. So, let's talk about it, right? First things first, who's the Zenkai? I'm picking this guy, the green baby Vegeta. Now, there's a reason for that, right? Take a look at his tags, right? He's got GT, Saiyan, transforming warrior, merging, regeneration, powerful opponent, right? So, the reason I chose Zenkai him and not Super Baby 2, well, there were two reasons for that. One, the regen tag. There are a lot of blue units for regen right now. You can legitimately run a full mono blue regen team. So if I Zenkai'd Super Baby 2, that would just add to the ridiculous amount of blue units on regen, and there's already a Zenkai support for that team. However, the only usable green unit on the regen tag, we're honest with ourselves, it's just Zenkai Boo. Like, he's the only one. So by Zenkai'ing him, we not only begin to show just a little bit of interest in the GT characters. Obviously, people aren't going to be, uber tier hyped. It's Baby Vegeta, probably the least popular form of Baby, except maybe like the Gohan one. So, people aren't going to be that hyped, but they're going to see a GT character and they're going to be interested, right? By Zenkai'ing Baby Vegeta and not Super Baby 2, because if I Zenkai Super Baby 2, you're just going to automatically think regen because that's the only team he's ever been on, right? Because, people ran him with the Super Saiyan 4s when they all came out, but not that much. He is synonymous with regen. Baby Vegeta never had a team because all of his teams were pretty bad when he came out, and he wasn't that good either. So by releasing a Zenkai for him, I implant just that subconscious thing in your mind that just says, that's a GT character. Where are they going with this, And it gives you options for regen in the meantime. And then next is a balance update for this guy. I don't think he needs a full Zenkai. I just strictly don't think he needs a full Zenkai. His stats are not terrible. His abilities are not terrible. All we got to do is update him a little bit, buff up his stats a tiny bit, just give him a small buff, and voila, he is back to prominence like he was when he first came out. Doesn't need a full Zenkai. Maybe just release an event that, gets you a couple stars on him, and then just give him a basic balance update, and there you go. We now have a viable green in a Zenkai and a viable purple through a balance update for GT. And now you guys are now people are starting to think, hold on. These are all GT characters they're buffing, and keep in mind, in my version of this, Baby Vegeta is the next Zenkai, like next week's Zenkai. And then Super Saiyan 4 Goku would be about 2 weeks later. So with all of that, you're starting to think they're being real quick with these GT character updates. What's going on here? And then 1 month from now, right? So about 4 weeks from now, a week after Super Saiyan 4 gets his balance update, we release a banner with Ice and Nova Shenron on it. And now everyone's like, all right, it is time. GT is happening. And the second that happens, people start summoning. Because the problem with just immediately releasing a banner with GT units is the rest of the team doesn't exist. There's no foundation for the team. So no one's gonna summon. Unless the team is brand new, right? Like with Rival Universe. People summoned for the Pride Troopers because it was a new team. But GT isn't a new team, it's just a dead one. The foundation isn't there, so people aren't gonna summon for Ice and Nova Shenron. They're not hype enough to make people summon, and the foundation for the team isn't there to make people think it's worth the investment. But now that I've given you those first 2 units through a Zenkai and a balance update, you already know these 2 are good now. And now you're like, oh crap, okay. Now we got 2 more. I think I might summon, right? What colors are they gonna be? Blue. Ice Shenron will be blue because he's fucking blue. which is the second reason why I didn't Zenkai Super Baby 2. And then Nova Shenron will be yellow because the bastard is like golden. Get off my back, all right? So blue and yellow, all right? And with that blue and yellow, Ice Shenron actually covers Nova Shenron. So we have some synergy as well. We actually have good team synergy. Ice Shenron covers Nova Shenron, and Nova Shenron covers the Zenkai unit for the team in Baby Vegeta. Now everything is starting to come into place. And we already have a decent red unit. Omega Shenron is still good. So with the release of Ice and Nova Shenron, GT is now a full team. You now have a full GT team. And it only took 1 month. It only took 1 month, maybe 2. Hell, let's space out the Ice and Nova Shenron banner a tiny bit. We'll say 1.5 to 2 months. GT is now a real team, and it is now a real threat. However, Omega Shenron, he's been out for a while. He was the 2-year anniversary. So, he's gonna start to show his age eventually. Which brings us to the 3-year anniversary. And we get a red LF Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. You know he's gonna be an LF. You already know he's gonna be an LF, especially during an anniversary. But he is red to replace the aging Omega Shenron. And now your GT team is complete. And not only will people be hyped because it's Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, people will be hyped because GT is now a legitimate team. There you go. And obviously throughout the duration between Ice and Nova Shenron's release and the 3-year anniversary, which should be around a 3-month span. So within those 3 months, you can release a couple extreme units to buff up the GT tag through Z ability and whatever. You can do all of that. If you really wanted to, you could probably give a balance update to some of the current extreme units, like this guy, if you really wanted to. But other than that, that's all you really got to do. Now, I plan on making a Zenkai concept for Baby Vegeta, and if you would like for me to make actual character concepts for Ice Shenron, Nova Shenron, and LF Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, do let me know in the comments. But how do you guys like my plan for GT? For taking GT from not a team at all to starting from now till the 3-year anniversary, making GT a legitimate threat. Obviously, the units that come out have to be good. The balance update that Super Saiyan 4 Goku gets has to be good enough. The Zenkai that Baby Vegeta gets has to be good enough. Right? The units still have to be good, but GT's problem has never been that they didn't get good units. They had the same problem that Lineage of Evil had, and that's they get good units, they're just spaced out so far from each other that the team can never keep up with other teams that get gassed to hell. And GT had an extra problem of only ever having single Z abilities, which hurt the team a lot more than people realize. So that was my plan for GT. If you enjoyed it, do make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that join button if you can. It really does help the channel out. All the links you could ever want are in the description down below, and I will see all of you inmates back here at the asylum for the next video. Peace.